What's up, guys? Everything looking good. So I just started to. I hate to say it. Oh, I hope. I started to. I did get my damselfly item for my subjob. So I figure. Of course, I didn't get it. All right. Jumping into this. I need to heal. So basically, hi. I'm Mr. Gamer. So anyway, I'm hopefully not aggroing that guy. Good. Now, so if anyone's wondering, I'm trying to get that subjob items. I'm level 26 now, and I don't have subjob or support job basically. It's a quest that starts at level 18. It's a Selbina. I think I showed that before. Basically, yeah, I kind of want that. I did get a random, like, link shell, but I'm all like, I could do this. Purple haze, too. Basically, I'm in this random guild, and you can be a bunch. You can just change them around, just chit-chat. It's just chatting free companies, I guess. But, yeah. So basically, there's 3 items you need. One is from the crabs in the dunes, which I did get on a party earlier. One is from damselflies, and I was grinding that last night. I was just off cast on my own, and I'm like, I guess I'm kind of glad, because that took 3 to 4 hours or something. It took long because it was... Poison sucked. No one really needed it either. Kind of quiet as it was anyway, late last night. And, I guess I could pull from the other side. Unless that other one's gonna show up here. Frickin' the skeleton worm. So, yeah, the damselfly worm is from the damselflies at dunes, which I did see one drop at a party. Didn't lot on it. My goodness. Nah, I'm pretty fine. They don't seem to go all the way the other way, and you were alone. Ah, 24. We'll get that. And of course, the last one is these from ghouls. They're ghouls at the dunes. They're not any level-wise different than here. Spira Stale? This is probably gonna get increasingly tougher. So these ghouls level ranges, they can go from 20, which is fine. 20, 21, 22 I've been going. I'm not sure about like 24. But sooner or later, I don't know what that person's. No, definitely not going for this item. Oh. It's be like, what the hell? I like it makes that sound. Ooh, the timing on this is good. That's kind of funny. It's coming right for me! I guess one good thing about being right here, you bump into people. Nothing. Oh gosh. Oh, that might be bad. Oh, thank heavens it went through. I think I saw that guy. Oh fudge, I got the other one. I'm gonna die. Wow, that one really was early. I feel like all those are respawning. Freaking the laugh and everything. Woohoo! Step and sort of drop. Oh, god dang it. That's so funny. Good old 5% drop rate. A good Samaritan. I can no drop either. Wow, there's a 26 on that side. I'll be really good to get that sub job. That would definitely be good. Then it's just parties or whatever. It's like, that'd be so funny. I saw that. Indeed. There, I think. EIR. They're gonna attack both at once? Well, that works too. That one's dead at least. Anyone available to pull a switch for me in a bit? Could've probably asked. I'm too nervous. Nothing, of course. But of course. One behind, too. Wow, I missed! Gotta love it when it's like you actually see the animation. Unlike in Pokemon where it's like, I guess, it's also funny because it's like, what do you do when it's especially simple programming? Do you make the animations? Oh gosh. Oh, that'd be funny. Ghouls. Because it's like, you make the animation and it's like clearly hit, but it missed? Or do you do it like a Pokemon where you just don't show the animation at all? Like it's like they didn't even do the move. Of course, you gotta have that happy medium. Gotta just miss. Those spawn pretty quick, in all honesty. I guess it's a 5 minute or something? It feels even less than that. Can't be less than 5 minutes. I think the fastest thing of respawning is 5 minutes? I remember like in Boyata Tree, it was something like 15 minutes of respawn. Or something like that. I was just thinking like with I guess like Monster Hunter. You know how like, come on, drop the tail or horn, and it's like everyone you fight has a freaking horn. in before. Skeleton. Skeleton? On. Ghoul. Let's just say ghoul. It went for me. That actually hit authority there. The hell? That's weird when it does that. Oops, I should have waited for the other one. I have room here. Barely, but I do. Just random movement there. Hey! There we go. I kind of brought this one up at the right time. That was actually nice. Nice of him. See, when I level up or whatever, go around, and obviously, I didn't check his gear. I didn't want to, like, just check. But I think he was gonna go, I guess, fishing? Mining? Something. He was gathering something over there. Yeah, these are the mines. The Guskin mines. Oh, shoot. I don't even have a map here. It's the first time I'm looking at it. Oh, funny. Well, I gotta get a map of here at some point. Yeah, this is high levels. Deer. Awesome! You know what that means? Time to go turn it in. Yeah, it can be grindy. Of course, this is all made to be like, oh, it's a level 18 quest, so you're gonna, you know, at 20, 18, 20, whatever, done with the party or something like that, you're going to, want to, well, you know, do it. And usually you get like a group of people. I remember having it where you get people. It's like, especially when the game is pretty fresh and new, a lot of people need it. So it ends up being, you take a party. I think we've had like, probably for here, I don't entirely remember. This was 2003 and it's like 2024 now. Nostalgia galore, of course. But yeah, I was in parties, and I do remember you get like everybody that needed, and theoretically the idea is you stay and help until everyone gets a drop. So if it's like 4 people, let's say, goes in there, then you start getting the drop, right? There's the first drop, and then everybody lots it, right? And then you just keep fighting, and then, you know, and then the second one drops, and then just the 3 need it. You know, and then you keep fighting, and then 2, and then 1, and then once everyone has it, you're done. You're like, okay, satisfied. We don't, there's no need to be here anymore. We finished. Time to go. Basically. So, yeah, let's turn this in. I have the items. Actually, let me go ahead. Let me go to the satchel. Glad I got it, too. I got it! It was a lot quicker than it was with the other one. Yeah, there it is. I put that away. I got a rusty bucket. I'm probably keep it because it adds a slot, an item or whatever slot. Obviously, you can see over here, I'm like kind of just throwing crystals. I can't wait until I get the wardrobe, which supposedly I'm gonna get a wardrobe after I'm done with this, like 5 slots, so I can actually. Love more. I'm just like, what? My level 12 gear red mage? I'm going white mage. I'm gonna need that gear. I don't know. What is this? That is hilarious. Yeah, that I don't think that is like in the original game. Or it could very well be, you know, this PC making that happen. That you know, the funny thing is when I was looking at the yeah, that's it. There we go. When I was looking at the information for this quest, there's actually, and I'm like, maybe I've seen it before, but never thought about it, and it of course makes sense, but on the opposite side, like the canyons or whatever, near, like outside Mora, I think it is. um, there's a quest there too for it as well, for people who are on that side. It's so funny because it's like, the frickin' the right side doesn't get the love it usually, you know, deserves, I guess. Like all this, it has this. I mean, it does in a way, but as far as leveling, getting to 20, I mean, there is like outside winders, of course, if you start at Windy, but it really is kind of like go to Dunes by teens, basically. And then there's even a quest there, but it's like there probably been people that've done it, but we're talking probably pretty small. This is the quest that I remember. That's the thing. I guess it would. I mean, it doesn't help that there's not as much leveling up, starting characters on the right side. For one, there isn't two. Oh, crap. I went to the marshes. Welcome to the marsh, guys. I went the wrong way. Jolly Green lives here. Yeah, I know that thing. Alright, well, never mind. We're not going this way. Whoops. I guess I got lost. And theoretically, I think I was going the right way, and I wasn't. Alright, well, okay, we can keep chit-chatting. Yeah, basically, yeah, the right side isn't doing much favors. It's like Winders, like, you know, it's the most, annoying layout for the city. Usually that's also another reason that it's not as much picked. It's, you know, if only, like, Winders was, like, at the bottom left, let's say, where Bastock, maybe those two swap. I could probably see why I went the other. Because Bastock is very rocky, and then you got the green area stuff here. Hi, fellow adventurers. So if they put Bastock on that side, then you've got the canyon, which is also dark, and the mountain area, which is also like, you know, no plants or anything. It would have been, that would have been too much. That would have been too. Huh. You know what's funny? When I was farming the damselfly item yesterday, I got from 25 to 26. I'm like, dang. And then killing there, which wasn't as much, but yeah, I got the 3,000 of 5,000, so I did get some progress there. I need new gear. I need to update my gear. I guess I could do that too. I need to, well, the good thing about this in this case is I can go and grind more money. Dollars, I guess. Unless I can find something better. Usually when they say about making money, it's pretty much going to be grind for crystals, grind for some item. They're very vague, you know, or like some expensive, you know, NM hunting. I mean, that'll be the one good thing. If that first expensive drop would really go a long way helping. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, there's gear that's not going to be too expensive. It's always going to be like 5, 10, 20 maybe. I don't know. I mean, it probably goes up the higher up you go. I need to get like tree cutting. That's another one I think was pretty good too. Or doing the gardening. It is interesting how they just decided to make zones without music. It's not like that in expansions. Maybe some places in Rise of Zillar, because it's like there are caves, and I don't know if that's the core game or not. Now that I think about it. I don't know. Yeah, I would love. It's like some zones. It's like if it's Rise of Zillar, vanilla, you know, base game, I guess you could say. It's like I am kind of curious if it was added on the expansion or not. It's the whole like base game only that Japan had. You know, it's kind of it's like I don't even know what like those how exactly those early like jobs were. Apparently, Summoner was kind of just added as a patch. It's not a Rise of Zillar job. It's theoretically the core one. I guess it's one of those. Maybe they needed more time, or it could be a slash of that. You know, more time plus more content they can give down the road. I don't know. It'd be so funny if there was like a picnic emote you can do. Just go under here. One thing I did kind of like about some of these like zones and stuff is wow, that one just someone killed it then. Is that it does have that kind of like countryside kind of feel, doesn't it? And there theoretically is a lot of stuff to look and explore, especially dungeons and stuff like that. It obviously clearly like the mines I was at wasn't on the map, but you can mark it. So it has this a bit of like exploration. And I do kind of like that. Like 14, for the most part, I think everything is kind of just laid out. It's still good. I like those big maps. I'm totally fine with that. One thing I did like with the Realm Reborn was you couldn't just there was no flying mounts. So it was kind of doing this, so it was sort of on the ground. There was hidden things, but it's like it is kind of funny because like when they had Heaven's Word and they added flying mounts, sure, how they did the system sounds better than I think what WoW was. I don't know how WoW did it, where it seemed like it had problems. But with FF14, they made it where you have to do the main story. You have to kind of do there's like side quests. You have to explore a bit, and you have to obviously progress the story. You have to get those aether currents. I'm gonna say aetherite currents. And yeah, basically that worked. It worked for me, and then you just fly as your reward, which, you know, makes sense, but it's kind of like after that you're literally almost flying everywhere, and you could find things so easy that are secret. So I do kind of feel like that's sort of the but flying is cool, so it's like I don't know, I can't say hate it. The flying is awesome. But I don't know. Maybe gliding. Maybe we should do it like Breath of the Wild. Wouldn't that be actually kind of funny? I guess that could work a little better. That could be kind of a split. Maybe at certain points you can go like how it is in Tears of the Kingdom. You can go I might as well do that. I know there's that bat. There's, you know, those points where you go up to the sky and then you glide. Wouldn't that be funny? A Tears of the Kingdom MMO. That would be actually kind of cool, in all honesty. Not particularly Zelda Tears of the Kingdom being an MMO. But think of a game like that. I mean, theoretically, I guess we kind of have that. Probably more secret things. Like, one thing I do like a lot about, I mean, like, Tears of the Kingdom is, there is a lot of exploring. There's a lot of cave systems and stuff. That's what I really like. That was, like, they pretty much, everyone says, and I feel the same thing, too. Be back later. Is, it's like Tears of the Kingdom is almost, it's like better in every way. It's like with that, why would you want to go back to Breath of the Wild? I think the only thing that I can think of that's better there is the horses. Maybe, I mean, they're horses in Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm like, because you can create your own rides and you can glide up into the air and go long distances. It's like the horse became a little just a side thing or whatever. And it was kind of true. It didn't make me think of it, but yeah, I was like, I didn't really go after a horse. I think maybe at first. That's probably good early on. But yeah, if you also know how to like, um, actually let me get the map. That's nice. You can with the mouse wheel. I didn't think of that. That's so much better. I did closer for that camp. So if there were enemies nearby, which I barely looked at it anyway. Just imagine, what would Dune's music be like? That is kind of a missed opportunity. I do kind of wish all of them had some, even if it was more like ambient music, if that makes sense. You know, some of the stuff like in Donkey Kong Country. That would have been kind of nice. Happy I'm finally gonna turn this in. So we're gonna go turn it in. Oh, Gubu, please. Gubu gabu. I'm just doing it. I got my invisibles. Easy prey. So yeah, that's invisible. So any enemies that attack with sound or sight, not sound, is they won't attack. I do like when it's on you. You're obviously see through your own character, but if you put it on others, you don't see them at all. So if you put sneak invis, nobody knows you're there unless they're in a party or you obviously like outright mention it, something like that. Hey, we're making it through the dunes at night. Won't be so bright. You know, the funny thing is it does get bright in here, and it makes sense. It's dunes. It's kind of like, yeah, it makes sense. For the most part, it's fine. I was looking at when I was obviously grinding the damselflies last night for the key item. Well, it's not a key item. Quest item. There we go. At 3 p.m., like, what was it, 1500? It wasn't bad. It was actually this very nice gold glow. And now if you don't have light in your room, it's dark. It's probably still just as bad. I do like how it looks here. It looks like Moonlight Sonata. But yeah, I was farming these guys. And soloing, it was not bad. I was able to solo them. At first, I did one that was like literally 23. Because I think they ranged from 20 to 23. These guys were a little better. So it wasn't bad. The first one I did was a 23, and that almost, I was near the zone line, but it was kind of getting rough. Someone cured me, and then 8 was bouncing all over the place, so it was, whatever. But then I'm like, oh yeah, it has level 20, and I'm like, okay, this add-on, there's a goal right there. Watch it, it should have dropped it. Yeah, there's a chance to get a skull right there. That would have been hilarious. That wasn't nighttime when I left here, so I didn't bump into them. But they do spawn here too. Not any better as far as levels are. But yeah, I realized, oh yeah, level 20 was like a lot easier, so I slowly went for these. This checker telling you the exact level is, yeah, dang good, I'll tell you that. Anyone bored? Oh, I know that. I remember that. A weapon, I believe. There's quick stop. Quick stop's always there. I need to start crafting so I can get my shop up. Keeps here. Sooner or later, it's going to be really starting to fill up with taking people or whatever. And leveling. I would, in this case, want to start leveling White Mate a little bit. I would want to get the 30 as well, and then I want to get Beastmaster, and then get that one up. Because I'm thinking duel, like with moral, oh yeah, that's going to be a lot better. That'll be a lot. They'll probably still get hate and stuff. But, I mean, having an even match mob on even matches is always nice. Who the hell was it they started this quest? Who was it? Do I even have this quest open? D10. It's Isaacio. Isaacio? Isaacio. Like you have to obviously have unique character names or whatever. Isaacio. It says it was out here. Is it out here somewhere? What? D10. Oh, is that you? Oh, there he is. Okay, so it's way at the end here. I already forgot. I know it's been a long time, but eh. Which actually should be a quest item right now. Current. Chocobo on the loose, I have to do that too. What is this even called? Elder's Memories? Do I not? I am just kind of curious. Or is it... Not a mission, that's for sure. Maybe you just turn it in. That's funny, it's not a quest. So little boy, you want to be an adventurer, do you? Well, you've got a long way to go, I reckon. I guess there's no quest started. It just says the dialogue and you just trade him the items and done. I too once took up arms for honor and country, but it was all in vain. I helped defend the nation. I tasked glory, but beyond their smiles, people grew jealous. I lost my family, and my comrades deserted me. So I realized that all I did, everything I fought for was in vain. I left the ranks for good. But of late, the beastmen rise in challenge. Again, many may lose their friends, family, to the storms of war. I thought then of preventing such tragedy from happening again. Fortunately, an answer came to me. Wah! Dedicated to teach my survival techniques to brave youths like yourself. If you wish to learn them, you must prove your worthiness. Did I actually? It's a lot of dialogue. Maybe I didn't do it. You bet. First, maybe I didn't talk to them yet. First, bring me the Magitech skull. I shall wait. Wow, he wants the skull first? Hey, okay, this is something I think they added. There's some Gilgamesh thingy. This is not what it originally was. A Gilgamesh introductory letter would be fine too, if you can find one. I don't know where you get that one. This is obviously something they added later. I thought you give all three. Never mind. Wait, so I'm curious real quick. Is it in the quest now? Elder's Memories. How funny. How funny. Okay. No, I never actually talked to you. Good thing I did all the talking. There you go. Yes, this will do. I next desire a damselfly worm. A Gilgamesh's inventory letter, introductory letter, would be fine. If you can find one. I don't know where you find that. Maybe I'll look after I turn this in. That's funny. I'm getting it backwards of what I actually got. Well done. You know, the funny thing is you're leveling in the dunes. You'll get the crab and damselfly ones first. Now for your final test. Bring me a crab apron. Then you will gain what you desire. Gilgamesh's introductory letter would be fine too, if you could find one. That's so funny, it's called a crab apron. Splendid! As promised, I will now instruct you in the most precious skill. I call it a support job. Listen well to learn its secrets. Support jobs are undertaken anywhere you normally change jobs, and you must already be proficient in a job before you can declare it a support job. Huh. Furthermore, the effectiveness level of your support job can never exceed half of that of your main job. Also, since it is merely a support job, you'll never advance through experience. I should give an example. Let us say you have attained level 20 as a warrior and level 10 as a white mage. You would obviously declare the main job warrior and your support job white mage. In this example, you fight as a warrior of level 20 and a white mage of 10 levels lower. Right. No, you'd be 10. Thus, you would be performing both jobs to their maximum proficiency. In contrast, if you declare white mage your main job and warrior your support, then things would be different. Since you would have only 10 levels of experience on white mage, your potential as a warrior would be reduced to half of that of your main job, thus 5. Not a wise decision. Unless you want, of course, not unless you want to level up the white mage. Yeah. Similarly, you wouldn't want to make your support job something you've never done before. If your support job level is less than half of that of your main job, your undeveloped skills would make not a difference. Remember this well. I recommend you choose a support job that covers your main job's weaknesses, or one that enhances its strengths. So that's pretty good in a way. Meaning, it could be anything, as long as it works. I realize there is much to remember, my pupil. Yes, I'm ready to go. Very well. Now try... Actually old, isn't it? Now try your hand at a support job. You'll find it helpful in your journeys, I'm sure. We did it, chat! That's so funny it didn't say you unlocked it. But I did get Wardrobe 1 capability increased by 5. Also, well, it might not be updated yet, but I'm like, retro achievements that I get. Theoretically, I was starting to look at the retro achievements. I have 4. Oh, I do have 5 now. Isn't that funny? So doing quests is just instant. Yeah. Yeah, I did the Elder Memories. I got the achievement. There's others I don't, like getting the, there's actually an achievement for giving each of the supplies at the outpost. And I have obviously a few, but I have none of the achievements. So there's probably certain ones you have to literally go to, I guess Juno? You know, it probably is saying there, but I have to take a look at that, obviously. Whoops. I don't know if that was if the game was still showing or not, but anyway, I guess let's go to Juno. I guess I'll use Juno to be the fastest way to get to Juno. I would just say go up to Constant not Highlands, Alathian Plateau. I'll probably go to the outpost, get the, this. I am kind of curious on what to do with that, let me see, what was the name of the quest? Chocobos on the loose. This I do need to do eventually. I apparently need it to then eventually get, Beastmaster. Alright. So I'm gonna go sneak. I might as well, I guess I'll eventually visit them. Then I could just go wherever. Look at all these people, they're getting ready. Beef Squatch! Oh my gosh, what a name! What an upset! Jay the Infamous. Actually kind of funny. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I have tips on kiting UO as a ninja? UO. Might be something for, yeah, some quest or something. I don't know. Oh. Oh. This quest is destined to set you up with Chocobo raising. That's cool. I don't think I'll get it. I'll get a Chocobo egg as a reward. Not repeatable. This quest and chocobo wounds will activate when you speak to Bruce for completely separate. No bearing. Okay. Takes 4 real life months? What? Oh, oh, it takes 4 real life months. Holy crap! I wonder if that's been fixed or made quicker. 4 real life months for the entire chocobo raising process. Oh, here's the walk. I guess I do want to go to Juno anyway. I'm like looking. I'm like, what? Bruce upper for a cutscene. I guess I did that. He will speak of Chocobo's love. Did he ever say about Lothian Plateau? maybe since I'm kind of going in that direction, I should go to E4 or E. Wait, no. For tracks, there's a party. What level are they anyway? I'm just like wondering if I have to make a party. I'm kind of gonna have to figure out what to do. Them and Chocobo tracks for. Okay. E4 and E5, so this might be a detour. I don't. Brutus, find out that a Chocobo is missing. Ask you to find him. Did I go that far? Dang it. What does it say? Actually, yeah, what does it say in the quest? Chocobo has run from the stable up and wants you to help bring it back. LOS, by the way, is line of sight. FYI. We be a walking. E. So E. I'm trying to think like. Obviously, want to get there quick. E4. That's gonna be up in the middle. I mean, I'm pretty much thinking. I want to go get the chocobo. But I can't teleport. I don't know when I could do it as a white mage sub job. At least now I got some stuff done. Rizov. Ah. Alright, reload it. We're over here now. I'm guessing that didn't even cost that much. Or I would not get that much money back. E5, E3? Well, there's no E3. It's like way at that entrance. Let's see. Yeah, that would be a shortcut. We need to go to E5. I'd say let's do this. And then after that, hopefully there'll be a cutscene. Either way, after that I'll go get the chocobo, and then we'll go to Juno. You can go, I think, this way. I hope I'm not gonna Mess things up. This place is pretty cool. It's also nice and breezy today. And before we like bump into an NM or something. Let's, because I just want to keep going. I don't think I have to worry about sneak. Sneak? Every time, just think about like Golem on that. Frickin' Goblin. But yeah, this is Lathian plateaus? Lathane plateaus? Something like that. Lathane, I guess it is. Huh. Hey Google, how do you pronounce Theine?
Sorry, understand.
I wonder if they just didn't understand that specific, or they don't know how to do that. Obviously gotta get around this crevice area. Would like to get money too. Obviously grinding and stuff. I obviously wouldn't cast it or record it. But yeah, there'll be a lot. Of course, grinding. The party session I had was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it, but it was like good chit chatting. If that comes up, I'll probably just like, you know, if I'm not casting, I'll bring up like the record and do that or something like that. I do remember like I was trying to get some NMs to spawn here. The ram for sure, which I haven't bumped into like the ram enemy. There is, I think, just one regular ram enemy, I believe. Could possibly be around here. Or maybe there's two, I don't know. It's not much, it's definitely not much at all. Zoom in that map a little more. I don't know what I had originally. I wish it kind of sort of said like the amount. I know that's it, but eh. We're gonna go check a chocobo tracks. Big open area. Would there be a ram? And the thing is, ooh, that dragon. What's a wyvern? I guess that is. That wyvern, the one they brought up, the Gwiver? I don't know. I remember seeing it. I'm like, I know it, but it's like, how the frick you pronounce some of these sometimes? Especially when it's chatting in game chat, you don't say it. Like, I see it, I know what it is right away. That was interesting. That was scary and interesting. There was it's a tunnel that leads from like this main continent to like a smaller island continent. And yeah, that guy he runs around almost the whole zone. I mean, there's spots, especially learn, they won't hurt you or anything like that. Go this way. He can't get to you, not hurt you. But it's like, it kind of runs around, so it's kind of like... It's like walking this path or something like that. You want to be on the side of the path. The guy walks the main path, even though, theoretically, it's through a cave, and it's like, there are places you just can't kind of just dip away and hide. That's the only thing. Guessing this way. Great dragon from you. When I first played this, 2003, I don't think that event ever came back, but there was something where you talked to... I better start looking here. Well, we're getting there. There was a quest where you had to kind of like get an item and go into like a high level infested area. That tunnel, I definitely remember, was one of the places I went. And I remember that dragon was running around. But the thing is that you were made as level 1 and you're running around that location. I kind of want to stay up here if it's up here. I don't think it is, but I don't think it is anyway. I'm probably gonna drop down anyway. But yeah, it was a weird one because it's like you didn't want to get rid of it. Just go find it. It was like spooky if it dropped because you knew how the system worked. This is the old classic way of searching. Left, right, up and down and all around. It's got to be down here. It's got to be down. Wait, we're in F? Maybe it's not. Where are we? Oh, fuck. Should've looked at the map. I gotta find a way out. Is that it? I don't think that's it. I think it's on this side. God dang it. Yeah, it's over here. Like those big dandelions. Oh, Moral said the other day, it's like gonna make me want to sneeze. Dandelions are awesome though. Not normally for me. Oh, at least until nowadays, I don't know. Seems like I kind of do get the sneezes and stuff, but I don't think I really had that. I don't think, or it was very minor. I don't know. But it should be up here. If there are tracks, it should be up here. I like how when I you go around these zones, you're like, there's these like walls and stuff. It does add to the area, but it's like, what was this? What's the history on this stuff? Does it explain any of that? I was like, for the longest time, until pretty much Chains of Prometheus, which isn't even that long if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things. But that intro for this game had the Tabnasia, like the word, like that intro area, and I'm like, where is it? And I've heard rumors it was like next to the Juno, like whatever that location was. Gotta be, I guess, on this side. But it really wasn't. There was some sort of like ruins and stuff in, I can't remember what. It's up over here. Champagne? Yeah. Shamugamuga. Champlaina. Where are these tracks? Maybe it's way up here. Oh, I thought I was like triggering something. Oh my gosh, if it's not here. Oh, wait a minute. Be a little more? What the hell? Where is this thing? Wasting precious moments. North? West corner of it. Did it just start the quest, but it's like, it's not implemented? That's gonna be kind of, gonna be strange. It's gonna be like, I wish they went a little more into that. It might be. Ugh, I don't know. Dude, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. I just wasted time. Precious moment. Man, that does kind of suck, actually. Oh well. Would have been kind of good to knock that out. But at least now I know, so... What a chocobo, but oh well. Maybe I didn't... Again, it's probably one of those, maybe I didn't get the full cutscene over there. One chocobo will want to... Use the option to let him out. Maybe I didn't pick the right choices. Dang it. Go this way. We're gonna get that chocobo. And we're gonna go. Oh, an air elemental's up here. So yeah, I did kind of like probably said it in another part. That's an air elemental. So if it's like a weather effect going on, like wind or water or something like that, earth, I guess all the elements are theoretically represented, except fog, I guess. But I guess if there's an icon, I guess that's pretty much also kind of what it is. If there's an icon next to that mini-map you see on the bottom left, like get that tornado look, that really looks like the tornado from like Final Fantasy 1, by the way. But if it's that, it's theoretically, it's a weather happening, right? But the neat thing about it is it also really does indicate there's a butcher. There's elementals out, and they do spawn at specific points. But you can hunt those and get crystals, so that is a great way. I'm not gonna bother with it right now. I was just thinking that could have been pretty easy enough to kill and get some crystals. Watch the wind ends before I find it. I didn't even think of that. Because this should theoretically be only teens at most. I think for a 26, even though I don't have a freaking sub job. It's like, get to Juno! Oh, what? You aggroed? Gosh, I don't even have all my MP. Nah, you'll die fast. You're 16. That's so funny. I'm like 26. I'm like, where's the easy prey cutoff? I guess it would be 15. It'd be 11 levels, right? We'll find out. Is it still windy? I don't even know if it's windy anymore. Bomb toss! Oh, he threw it. Nice thing if he drops it, he just dies, which is great. It's so funny. Chocobos! People on Chocobo! Choco bro. If 13's too windy. That shouldn't aggro. Oh, it's still windy. Doesn't sound like it. Sound effect just like, nah. Gosh. You thug. That's too weak. Gosh, where is this? How far in was this? Before someone killed. Oh, there it is. It is easy prey, so me casting something will aggro. 18? A long walk. Wait, no, never mind. I'd rather just get the chocobo. Oh. It's going to use magic, so I do want a shell. Dude, the thing is going to... Freaking the weather's going to end. I'll be like... Ugh. I don't know if they have that in FF14 now that I think about it. I don't think they do. There is weather in the game, but I don't think it affects, like, elementals spawning. That's sort of a missed opportunity. Crystals are incredibly useful. Hell on. Anyone else going to eat some mushrooms? Or Dynamis later. Ooh. Guess they're doing Dynamis. I don't even know Paralyze is going. What didn't aggro at least? That's true, it's a freaking elemental. This thing's gonna be incredibly. It's not gonna go fast. Should have probably done Egen? Oh, especially now. I have a minute I can't cure, or I can't use magic. Ooh, yeah, regen is gonna be super good there. But it is paralyzed. He lost a turn. And he lost another turn. Let's go. I got 40 seconds. The most epic battle, elemental battle in history is happening. Oh. That's... See, right now, at least it doesn't reapply. So that's good. That's good. For the most part, I think I'll get those. Watch it be like 2 crystals. I'll be like, oh wow. Oh. It could drop clusters, but I don't know if clusters are like higher level. I like how it doesn't, once it gets to 5 seconds, it doesn't show a number. Cool, got that at least. Okay, you could, yeah, you could silence me or whatever. You lost a turn, basically. Dang, that really doesn't do that much damage. Wow, only 9 damage? This is kind of like FF1 on NES. The not remakes, the OG. There is definitely tension with the fights. Because, you know, you gotta kind of plan out, know the enemy's strats. There is something about that. As long as it's not, like, gruesomely hard or whatever, but it is more engaging. And I know Dragon Quest still kind of stick with the that formula. Well, I don't know. The later ones, the last 3, 4, I'm sure didn't. This guy's going out. He's Dunzo Gunzo. But yeah, the only thing is you want to cast with magic. Let's actually do that. Earth, maybe? I'm like, I don't know what he's weak to. Oh, I can't use it yet. Oh, freaking stick it! He did it again? It's like 40 seconds? That would be one thing I would want to do. I guess Earth? No, it goes with Earth. I'd have to look at that diagram again. I think. I don't know. That did a little more. Probably die before my silence is gone. But yeah, if you want, like, Black Mage fighting these things would go a lot faster. Yeah, it's probably gonna die on the next hit. There it is! Ooh, okay, I don't want to aggro. There it is! My first on this character. Freaking cluster. So as you can see, you could use it. If I use it, I get 12 crystals. So that's pretty freaking good, actually. The only thing is, yeah, if you could find a good spot with a couple of them nearby, I would say when it rains here. But the thing is, you gotta wait for that weather to kick. So it's kind of good when you're doing other things to maybe go kill it and get a cluster or something like that. There is an endgame area that actually has all 8 elementals. Yeah, all 8 elemental type elementals. And they are, they're always up. The weather doesn't actually affect that, but they are high level. It's very difficult, I think, to solo. Now, it changed when it, obviously, the level cap became like 99 or something like that. And you can just solo that out the wazoo, and that place is probably like super duper packed or something like that. We're getting close to the Water. Water, you. Minimaps is definitely really good. I know Final Fantasy 11 doesn't have the minimap. It has the compass. Thank goodness it has a compass at least. EverQuest didn't have it, so they didn't implement that at least. It'll be like, why? No, compass. Compass from the start. And it's used to give a grid of enemies and stuff. So I'm like, that's a very handy thing. Nowadays, yeah, I would probably say that minimap. Especially if for me specifically, yeah. I played this. But I already know, but it's just quality of life. That add-on's good. The 3 I put on. That'll be nice if there's another add-on, or maybe, I don't know, the one that did the party where you could see what buffs and debuffs, so I guess buffs at least, are on a monster, or a player can work on the monster. Would be. I know it says when it falls off, and it is one of those to kind of pay attention to the fight. It'd be a little bit more nicer if it's... I wish you could change the color. Can you even change color? Of the... I don't think there is. It might be like... Maybe there's a settings in the title screen? I don't think Play Online would have anything like that. Oh! Wait, how'd I get here? Font color? I answered my own question. System, maybe? This is probably putting it to default. No. Of course they added that link shell too. Originally there was no link shell too. It was one link shell, so having it now where there's an actual second one is great. Because there may be one you want to keep on. Oh, I guess he's asleep. And, I don't know. Damn, why are these so expensive? I'm doing it. I probably wouldn't if I wasn't casting. I like the tube music's going. That's high. I was seeing like 700 or whatever. I'm like, I knew these were pretty up there in general. But, damn. I'm making sacrifices for you. I don't know what's that or. Especially going through the freaking jungle. Forest? What is this place? Jugner? It's a forest. There goes 1,000 right away. Even 500 will be like, God, but dang, 1,000. I wonder if 1,000 is the max. That was exactly 1,000 too. Like I mentioned the other time, yeah, there's a supply and demand thing. Like, the price of the chocobo goes up as people buy, and then it diminishes over time, obviously. So if it's not bought as much, it'll go back down to, I'm guessing it's 100 to start. There's a ghoul here. But it is nighttime. Not worth it. Yeah, I think back in the day, I mean, especially coming from like EverQuest or whatever, you'd probably get a party to go through all this. Maybe. I don't know. There's chocobos. Getting up to 20 has this whole like the adventure of getting from one place to another. Usually it's always of, oh, try to sneak and get through. But, I mean, I could see kind of getting a little party and just go across this whole... And then fight things. Does make me think a little bit of EverQuest Online Adventures, which hopefully a private server really kicks in on that. Gets everything in there. I did enjoy that. It was fun. It was more simplified, like PC EverQuest, but there was some interesting things with it. It did have the exploring around. It didn't even need a hard drive either, which is pretty interesting. But they couldn't do very much big patches. Only patches they could do is on the memory card. But I mean, that's 8 megabytes. They could definitely change values. They could code it, you know, like if I were to make a game like that, you'd kind of like get the most you could put on it and then stitch everything into triggers and stuff like that. For instance, I was watching a video, and they were talking about progression, like EverQuest, like now, you know, for the last almost 2 decades now, actually. They have progression servers, so it's every 6 weeks or something like that. It's like a next expansion comes or something like that. So it's like when they thought of it, they said it was like when it first came out, it was kind of like a mess a little bit, but it was still fun. And it just made me think it's probably one of those, like, instead of working as you go, like, you know, like WoW did the classic one, and I think, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if they're progressing with it or what's happening. I've heard nothing and died. Everyone's just like, ooh, the memories, played some, and then it's just like nobody's on it. Something. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But I would be like, well, if they're gonna do I mean, I guess originally they probably thought like progression or classic only. But yeah, for an MMO, you gotta be theoretically normally some sort of progression or some update. Would probably like early on set up. It's this. Ooh, there's a walking tree. Oh gosh, it's tough. Just keep going. And then you could basically do all the heavy working early, get it so it'd be like, okay, you just flip a switch almost or whatever. You have it like, or whatever, the values. The server will be on like 0 for base only, and then 1 for the first expansion, 2 for the second, 3 for third. You know, obviously check each one and make sure everything is fine. And then it's like, then all they have to do is just maintenance after that. Be simple enough, but it'd still be content for us to do. That usually does help, like, or like, you know, same thing like YouTube. Like, you kind of get all that work ahead, like, do all the parts of a Let's Play, and then you're slowly, you know, like, updating it every day or something like that. I think I had that when I had on my original like my other YouTube channel. I had on there. I'm not getting off now. I'm just like, oh wait, Winders has it. Don't I have the supply for here? I'm not doing it now. Do it on my. Get another Chocobo, which will only be 100. Go. That's true. I could go to Juno. You know what, the one thing I need to look? I need to look where to what NPC to get the retro achievements, if there is. It's probably the same one that was used for Xbox 360, because I did have that game. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I guess official topic. Stay here. Fine. It's gonna be one of those. It's a wall again. Oh, wait a minute. Am I going the right way? Why am I turning back? Let's go north. North looks a little better. Of course, the map is helpful. Is absolutely always helpful. It's better than no map. shoot, I did not even realize. They have approval on add-on. Wait a minute. I think we're fine. I hope we're fine. I mean, I am getting achievements. It sounds like just what are approved. Default. They have the essential plugins. All maps, checker. I have checker. Enemy's actual level. Distance might be good. That might be one more. And they remove some jank in the auction house interface. Oh. I thought it did something else. Makes your macro bar not laggy. I don't understand the laggy thing. There's a packet flow. Makes the game client interface with the server more often, which lets the game be more responsive. Disable if you are on limited internet. Okay. Whoa! I am going the wrong way now. Me multitasking. I swear I know how to do it. Trying to find out. It's an incredibly fun and turn-based old-school MMO. Yeah! If you miss out on being able to play FF11 during its release in 2002, this is basically a very rare chance to experience that moment in time. One of the best mainline Final Fantasies. Yeah, the stories is really good. It may not be as flashy or whatever, but it's super good. It's fairly hardcore though. It really doesn't hold your hand and teach you. Yeah, they should have. I guess put a guide on the website or something like that. Welcome to Juno! Oh wow, you know what's interesting? It says Horizon 11 RA integration will not be based on ROM hashes like the rest of RA. So it will be a lot easier to have simultaneous multi-set, I imagine, question mark? Something like that. But this one, because of the way the achievements unlock work in the server, this is technically be the first title that allows core plus subset at the same time. The exception. Oh, yeah, you're right. The exception for now. That's right. There isn't like a changed up ROM or something like that, right? You can't change the game. Alright, this is the Moog house. I don't remember. Maybe I can look at the. That's probably one thing I can do. What's it called? The 360 NPC. So here we go. Change and look, Subjob is available. Bam. Drops mic on the floor. Test your might. So now. That's much better. Now, theoretically, I don't think I can have it sub, something like that. Theoretically, though, what does stars mean? 'Cause I had Protectora before. I have Banish. I have Poison. Oh my freaking gosh. That would have gone a long way going from those damsel flies. So I have a few, but it's like only level 12 of stuff. From White Mage. I'll get more down the road. But that Poisona, oh gosh, that's so good. So I'm thinking, oh, what? I need the shortcut. Ah, fudge. But I didn't say fudge. Moog. Let's exit. Do this one real quick. There is one in Juno. Need a yellow rock. Poor Winters. Okay. Knock this one out real quick. Peeping Tom? You're always showing up in all these games. One wants a yellow rock. It's gonna be the same thing as the others. I'm almost definitely sure. So here is, I'm popping over here. I think it's here that there's that NPC, at least for the 360 with the achievements, which boom is the same thing here. I could be wrong. Bye. What the hell is Yellow Rock at? Materials and goldsmithing. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I hope it's not that expensive. I'm sorted. I do like, in alphabetical helps a lot. Gold. Gold rock, yeah. What? Oh, yellow rock. Whatever. 1,000, that's fine. Resale is about 200 to 205. Yeah, everyone's hanging out over here. We gotta get Moral to 20. Our new hangout spot. A lot of people here, of course. Chocobo O's. Like, I just get so quiet. It does stop. I guess this would theoretically be the first one that has that kind of like full music. It stops and then starts again. There is a lot of tracks later on. Oh wait, where am I going? I might have passed this person. Who is this? Yeah, I definitely did. E8. By the way, Zona. There you are. There's Sneeze. Pretty yellow rocks go round and round and round and round. Meow, meow, meow. I want a rock. A rock. It's nice and wound and a little yellow. Oh! This one actually says it. In a way. Maybe the other ones did. Hey there, mister. Have you heard? What are you talking about? Do you really want to know? Like, really know? Listen, I know a secret of gardening. Yeah. Now, I'm guessing what she says is the clue. It's a mystery. I did kind of miss this. It's not just painted out. Kind of, you know, give experimentation and communication. No, this is the one. This is the one. Looks really happy. You're the greatest. I can't give you anything in return, but I can tell you a secret. I'm closer. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Surprise and happy. Don't tell anyone. I told you that. It'll be our little secret. All right. And let's go back the other way because I'm curious about the achievements. I'm thinking if I want a home point here or not. I think I'm at the dunes right now. The only thing about here is you have the chocobo back, but it's like, outposts and stuff. Actually, I would... No, I'm not gonna help. I'm gonna... Yeah, no. Yes and no. Let me see here. F11. 360. Achievement. What? A bard? That was a specific NPC. What? I keep walking. Speak to any traveling bard, I guess? I thought there was like a specific NPC, like here maybe or something. I don't remember where it was. Here? There is this bard. I might need to read up on this. I don't want to just nilly-willy start spending. Well, nice little bar over here, by the way. I actually am gonna want to go white mage. Level the white mage, basically. I'm like thinking, what else is there? Let's go check with Bruno. Place is busy. See all those green, blue dots, I should say. I'll have to figure it out. There's a way to make the achievements work or whatever. The quests seem to be automatic, but some other stuff I'm like, why am I not getting achievements? I am gonna want to actually look at that. I'm gonna ask like why or look up or something. I don't know. That. We'll figure it out. Am I upper? Yeah, this is upper. Let's just see what Bruto has to say. It probably is dialogue. Good old Juno. Some of this is, well, I guess pretty recent. Lots of shops over here. I remember, I think around here was something with the, maybe over here. Her, I think it's her, where you do your fellow thing. There are so many people in town. It takes me by surprise no matter how many times I come here. All this activity makes it difficult to get anything done. It's enough to make my whiskers curl. I don't think I'll be able to help. You'll be able to help me out though? There is fame. The hell? Welcome to my magic service? No one can tell you now the beasties outside town are too restless? It's got to be the fame stuff. That is, now that I kind of think about it, it's not a bad system. It's nothing like that in 14. All the quests are just up. And then there's just the story quests, you know, you just have to progress. Oh, well, for the most part. There are requirements. There are requirements to make it, but some quests don't show up until you just have the fame. Wait. You might have what it takes to become a Beastmaster, but no teaching, no siree. Alright, nothing updated here. Bogagwa! Okay. Well, there was, I don't know, I think that was the NPC. There was, oh, I want to go back down here anyway. No, I can make it back here. I was gonna say there was, I think if something, if anything, it's like talk to a different NPC and then talk back to Brutus to continue. Or, that was for Beastmaster, I think. Alright, I'm guessing once I hit 30, I just talk to, from what I understand, you start the quest. There has to be some more to it. It looked like it was just talk to him and you're Beastmaster. That might just be it, I don't know. Oh wow, it's a little bit more pricey right now. I'm gonna just go really quickly. Everything is still good. Like it's like overlapping. So let's go. Let's make sure I have that key item. I do. Okay. Go turn that in while we can. And I'm presuming, I have to double check, but I'm presuming once you do one supply, you're able to teleport. I guess you could always do more if you want conquest. I don't know if it's worth it. Let me actually look this up. Oh, outpost supply quest. You can only accept one supply mission for Vanadil Day. Oh. You have selected and undertaken quest. You cannot cancel it. Must wait until the weekly tally to have a card remove your stale supplies. Oh, that's funny. After you complete the mission, you'll receive a key item for that region. Oh yeah, it will be a key item. Travel to the speak to NPC when you're supposed. Must complete before the weekly tally. After delivering supplies, you will be granted conquest points, determined by the difficulty of the run. Oh, maybe they'll say here. After completing the supply mission, you'll be able to use the outpost teleporting system for the corresponding route. You are of the appropriate level. Supply quests. I wonder if you always have it available, even if they're not owned. I don't know. Supply quests are bound to your current nation. Your completed supply quests are saved when you transfer. So if I were to switch to another, I think I'd have to do it all over again, but it's for that nation. Wow. So there actually is a grid of how much, what location from what city, and it's barely populated. It has oh, I could actually do it here. Oh, but I want to teleport. I think I need to go over there for the teleport. I think so. I could turn it in there. It'd be good if I just go right back to Juno, which Not really. I would say go to the home point. To Winders, because then I can teleport to Dunes. That's a better idea. If I'm gonna, you know, do some leveling. Or at least I'll have, you know, the home. It's one nice thing, you can teleport locations. That does help a lot. You won't have a chocobo. Hey, can't get everything, I guess. But yeah, it's showing here, at least for Bastock, if you give supplies to Gustaberg's outpost, it's a measly 10. That's really not worth it. I was like 100, maybe, you know, or something like that. I was thinking like it was going to be like maybe 50. I mean, it is close. I was thinking it was going to be like 50 or something like that, right? And then it'd be like 100, 200. I mean, that almost sounds too good, but it is. And it is one Vanadil day, but you have to travel it. Do you actually get it again when you go back to that outpost? I was just thinking you could just outpost warp. No wonder it's so little. For Sandioria to Lit Helor? That's Oyata Tree area, right? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's this area. It says it's only 40. Okay, so you're not doing this for Conquest Point. I mean, theoretically, I guess that's 400 experience points worth, but no, thank you at all. Hello, supplies are here. I like they don't even tell you how much you got. It's like it's so little, forget it. Is there a claim slip? What is that for? Void Watch? I do kind of remember that. There's supposed to be a key item? I ain't seeing it. Definitely not in there. Watch it be like a permanent 1, permanent 2. It's a good balance where it's like, yeah, this is so good to actually have control here, so you want control, right? But then when you level up, you get more conquest points if it's not your region. So, yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna be using the points, but I mean the yeah, the points, but I want to kind of use them. That's what I'm. And then obviously you come right to here. You talk to this person. Next page? You can't have a longer list? That is so weird. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, where does it show like it's done? It's a long list. I'm like, oh yeah, when you get supplies. Speaking of that, anything else I'm missing? I got this side. Might be it. Or oh yeah, no that. Oh, this I didn't get. Oh, good gosh, getting up there right now. Oh, Sandy's. Son of a goon. I was gonna say, yeah, just Chocobo up there. I'm like, oh, fudge. I have to go through a frickin'... That's a long. Well, I'll do that at some point. I like you see the animation of other people getting teleported. That's neat. That's neat. All right, I think we could probably end this for now. This is, I think, a good session we did. Some progress indeed. All right, so if you like the channel, make sure to follow and subscribe and all that stuff. Thanks for the support. That's all I'll say. Have a good one, guys.